guys, welcome back to channel Mum. So when I was pregnant, I accumulated quite a big pile of leaflets, all telling me different things I'd need to know, so I was really well prepared when it came to the actual giving birth time. But one thing I didn't really know a lot about was stitches. I've had a look back now and I've found one sentence in one leaflet that mentions briefly about you might need stitches or an episiotomy. There are many reasons why you might need an episiotomy or stitches, and they're all valid reasons, they don't just do it for the giggles. So for those of you who don't know what it is, an episiotomy is like a slight cut in your perineum. And in my case I did have to have an episiotomy because Ollie was quite small and he didn't have enough gravity to help himself come out as well as me pushing, so I had to have the forceps, so I had to have a little episiotomy. So then I had stitches to stitch it back up. However, after I'd had my stitches, I left the hospital about 5 or 6 hours later, and I actually walked a mile to my mum's car, and this made my stitches come loose. I was in absolute agony, and I went back a few days later to the hospital, and they had a look, and it was infected, and they were all loose. But guess what they can't do? They can't re-stitch it back up. You're just gonna... Basically, I got told you're just gonna have to deal with it. So I had a bit of a cry, and they eventually gave me some codeine, which did help. And it was affecting my everyday life. I couldn't walk properly. I developed quite an unusual walk. Sitting down, couldn't even sit down. I had to get one of them little noodly U-shaped cushions to sit on. And then don't even get me started on trying to wee. Having a wee after you've given birth isn't the most comfortable of things anyway, but when you've got a wound, an open wound, and you need a wee, you basically just hit the ceiling every time. So there's things you can do to help minimise the pain and discomfort. You can pour warm water, or even better just get in the bath. I opted for this. Nick, can you remember all the times I just sat crying in the bath because I couldn't wee? So at the time I thought, well, this is just my life now, I just accepted my fate. But here I am, living to tell the tale. There is a little scar, which is to be expected. It's not noticeable and it doesn't affect me in any way. So I was just like, why did nobody tell me to just stay in bed and not walk a mile when you've just had stitches? And why did no one tell me it would hurt so much? So when it comes to pregnancy and childbirth, what is it that you wish you'd have been told beforehand? And thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out everyone else's videos on this topic, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye.
To mind is that I can now, as a mum, no longer live my life with complete abandon. There are many things and experiences and situations that before having children